Yo, what up? Thanks for being here. Welcome into Disc and Deals coverage. My name's Lucas. While we wait for the 2024 PDGA Pro Tour season to begin, we're going to take a look at some disc golfers who've stayed loyal, who've jumped ship, and some that are still waiting to announce. Let's jump into that action right now. Okay, let's talk re-signings first because let's be real, these are just not as much fun. When people are going other places, that's when the juices really start pumping. So let's start with Discraft. They re-signed quite a few people. Ben Calloway, ranked number 24 in the world currently, signs a 1-year extension with Discraft. Andrew Presnell stays on for another year. He's ranked number 30. Same for Andrew Fish, ranked 88th. And after 1 year removed from the sport, having a baby, and maybe not playing the best, Paige Shue re-signs a 1-year extension. She's currently ranked 37th on the women's side. Speaking of women, Erica Stinscomb extends with Thought Space and signs a new deal with Infinite, brand new deal. The Carey crew, AJ and Deanne, re-up for another year with Lone Star. Deanne is 33rd best woman in the world, and AJ currently sitting at 136th on the men's side. Castaplast re-signed Joseph Anderson, ranked 39 currently, and maybe someone that is quietly making a name for himself. The last and largest extension was by Matthew Oram. Matty O, currently the 9th best player in the world rankings, signed a 4-year extension with Westside Discs. So be ready for him to be flashing some more West Side Gang signs for another 4 years. First down. Let's talk new contracts. Connor O'Reilly, leaving Latitude 64. Number 94 in the world is signing a 1-year deal with Lone Star Discs. Along with Connor will be new teammate Carter Aarons, who also signed a 1-year deal with Lone Star and is leaving Dynamic Discs. The 25th woman in the world, Lucky Lawrenson, leaving Prodigy for a Thought Space and Infinite Disc deal. I'm excited for this one, but I think that means Prodigy has 0 women now on the team, or is someone still around? Help me out, I don't know. Jaden Rye leaving Lone Star to head to Dynamic Discs. So essentially Carter and Jaden, just a late season trade. Emerson Keith also says goodbye to Lone Star and landed on the Innova team. But last I heard, it was just the champion team, which I think he probably deserves more after a tour win last year. And dude's ranked number 41 in the world. And it must be stated that Anthony Bodanza, YouTube sensation, has made his dreams come true and signed a deal with Infinite Discs, his new sponsor. And I think his discs sold out day one. So congratulations to you, dude. Now let's look at who's leaving and find out where they will land at some point. So here we go. So many people have announced that they're leaving. So let's jump into each company and talk about who's left. One of the biggest mass exoduses is Prodigy Discs. So let's go ahead and talk Prodigy. Feels like everyone's running away at this point. GT Hancock says adios. Parker Welk wins DDO last year and says, see ya, Prodigy. Alden Harris, gone. And then, of course, the biggest name, Gannon Burr, ranked 7 in the world, deuces. Speculation is he'll end up with Discmania. He had some fun with his announcement, his leaving announcement, and hinted at several different manufacturers, but that's my bet, is Discmania. Trilogy, Dynamic, West Side, Latitude, has also seen their own share of a mass exodus. Chris Clemens, the 23rd ranked man in the world, has now parted ways after a very long run. Girlfriend and great golfer in her own right, Hannah Wynn, has also parted ways with Westside. Macy Veladiez, leaving Dynamic and pregnant at the same time. I'm looking forward to several announcements from her in 2024. She's currently ranked 17th. And Tristan Tanner has also left Latitude 64, waiting on all of these gals and guys to make their announcements to where they're going to end up. DGA loses Rookie of the Year Allie Smith, and I'm very excited to see where she ends up. She's currently ranked number 23. Lone Star Disc lost a couple as well. Chandler Kramer ranked 37, and Lisa Fakis ranked 28th. Discraft didn't lose many. They did a lot of extensions, as we've already talked about. Sullivan Tipton has announced his departure after a strong 2023, finishing 40th in the rankings. And number 14 in the world, Nicholas Antela, will be leaving Discmania, probably to make room for Gannon Burr. But where will the young superstar end up? Find out soon. That's all we know so far. Check back next week for another update and to see if any of these unsigned free agents make their announcements. Take care. Bye-bye now.